As soon as we boarded our 16-hour flight, we were handed full-size water bottles and a menu, and I was pretty surprised that this menu was handed out. But with our first meal on our red-eye, we were handed these Haagen-Dazs bars. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, I just popped a lactate and thoroughly enjoyed it. The entertainment selection was also pretty cool. I saw Michelle Yeoh, which I was really happy about seeing. Yeah, they're just different random categories. On the menu was also ramen noodles for free, might I add. It tasted like a regular Maruchan, but because it was free and I never experienced this before on a flight, it was pretty cool. The seat space was also really nice and comfortable. I liked looking out the window and seeing the view. The interactive screen in front of me also included different live POVs of the plane, which I thought were really interesting. I never saw that before. Overall, I had a really great experience using Cathay Pacific to fly to Indonesia, so I will definitely try to fly with them again in the future if I can afford it. So we arrived in Hong Kong International Airport. We just settled down and we tried to find food. Finally, we found where we wanted to eat, which is this ramen place. And then we are closed. I have a matcha latte here in the meantime from Pacific Coffee. It's very not sweet. I do appreciate because sometimes matcha can be like really sweet in the US. Yeah, just and try to not succumb to jet lag. We finally got food. That's the vegetarian vegetable with vegetarian soup. And I think this is a honey green tea, right? Yep. And then beef don with an egg, gyoza, and another honey green tea. And we also ordered chicken karaage, but that's not. First stop in the airport.
Dengan Surabaya, siapkan pas masuk untuk verifikasi. So happy, I'll listen patiently for you before I leave. My kind of party, no drinking, just conversations and thinking. I like the way that you're thinking, but I'm kind of shy. I look it, I saw the chance and I took it, but you might looking back.
Batur. Tapi yang paling tinggi itu Gunung Agung kan?
Somebody else is on your mind while it's still on mine.
Is the fish good? I don't know. Spilled a bit.
No, ada nggak punya drang pas rumah.
Alle rich people. Time for another day in Bali. We're going to Nusa Penida today. We're going to go snorkeling and have a tour of the island. I'm excited about that. We're going to Nusa Penida soon. Me too.
Itu penyeberangan seberapa lama?
Sebenarnya nggak tahu mungkin.
Itu kalau jadi ini semuanya mau nyebrang ke sana. Tapi belum ada. Kita heavy duty sales.
After quite some time, we are finally boarding the boat that would take us from Bali to Nusa Penida, and this was all arranged by a driver. I'm really grateful that he was able to do this last minute, but oh my goodness, this is not what we expected at all. So you had to board the ship barefoot. They put all of our shoes in a bucket, not even just our group, just the whole boat shoes in the bucket. And then we were barefoot walking across the boat, walking through aisles of people. We made it to the top level so we could see the person driving the boat. The view was pretty nice from the top level, open air, and we could see out the sides of the window. The boat was pretty rocky, and I was surprised at how rocky it was. It was really fast though, so we made it in about 20 minutes, I think. But what was super crazy was deboarding. You can see that person getting off of the boat on the side. That is not the way we boarded the boat, so we just did not expect that. My sister cut her leg. It was the whole thing. It was crazy. And here we're just following our tour guide. And then he set me up to go on a snorkeling trip by myself because my sister, my mom, and my cousin didn't want to go with me. And I was feeling adventurous, okay? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go by myself. So yeah, my first time snorkeling in the rocky waters of Nusa Penida. I was so scared. I'm an introvert, I'm very shy, and all these people were with their friends except for one guy that was across from me. I gathered the courage to take those awkward clips though because I wanted to show how strong the boat was. So yeah, the boat was strong, but the water was even stronger. That was the first time I ever had seasickness. And I also had never snorkeled before, right? So I had to figure out how to use the mask, and since I'm a naturally anxious person, I just started feeling so anxious when I couldn't breathe out of my nose. I am not a mouth breather, by the way, just had to put that out there. So yeah, snorkeling wasn't for me this time, but I think I would have much more fun if I went with friends. Yeah, I think it would just be nice to have that support system in case I start freaking out about the snorkeling mask again. Seeing the island of Nusa Penida was really beautiful, but be careful if anyone watching this does want to go to Nusa Penida. It gets really hot. The sun does not feel like the same sun on Bali, so wear sunscreen, wear protective clothing, wear a hat and all that. Also, be careful if you do drive. The streets are really tight, and 2 cars can barely fit. So I suggest hiring a driver like we did here through a tourist agency who was very skilled at getting out of the parking lot. The side of the parking lot was really steep and bumpy, and there was a sharp curve, so yeah, I need to be a good driver if you're going to Nusa Penida. The island, beautiful. Water's beautiful. Sights beautiful. Just, you know, scary snorkeling trip really made my experience, and here we are barefoot on the boat again. In the end, would I go back? Yeah, but I think with friends next time. Sunrise in Bali. Okay, time to go back. Off to another day. Side note, this bug spray has been so good. No mosquito bites at all yet.
When your t-shirt is matted, you can drawing on your
Oh, on your shirt.
or
Mom.
this? No, here. Like this? Yeah. Here. Oh. Just 5 minutes the drawing like that.
Oh, it's okay. Simple flower.
I need to practice.